where design feels like a warm embrace, and every room speaks to the soul. We start in the heart of it all, a cozy, grounded living room where layered textiles and an organic wood table tell tales of comfort and connection. The kind of place where laughter lingers long after the guests have gone, and where every pillow, every soft curve of the sofa, wraps around you like a memory you didn't know you missed. Just steps away, there's a chair that feels like a quiet pause. It's not just a seat, it's a soft moment to yourself, framed by ambient lights and subtle shadows. This is where you sip something warm, journal a thought, or simply watch the world outside your window, one slow breath at a time. And then, the kitchen, alive with the rhythm of everyday life, yet still calm and collected. Open shelves cradle collected wares, soft wood tones meet crisp tile, and the lighting? It's like golden hour, every hour. This is where meals are made with love and mornings begin with quiet grace. Another kitchen moment, this one with a farmhouse soul. Exposed beams and deep windows let the outdoors drift in, while blue cabinetry and a chunky butcher block island remind you that craftsmanship still matters. It's soulful, it's storied, and it's deeply alive. In contrast, these floating shelves tell a different story. Sleek, intentional, clean, but not cold. The repetition of plants, the honesty of wood grain, the rhythm of dishes all in a row. There's poetry here. It's a little meditative, a little modern Zen. And finally, the dining space, with large glass doors and a handmade wood table that feels carved from the forest itself. This is where connection lives. where long dinners stretch into meaningful conversations, and where nature is always just within reach. Let's begin in a bedroom bathed in morning light. There's something sacred about this space. The natural wood bench, the layered linens, and the quiet hush of light filtering through wide windows. It's not just a place to rest. It's where you reconnect with yourself, where the day begins softly, gently, like a whisper. Then, we step into a room that feels rooted. The wood grain, the greens, the navy wall, they ground you. You feel the strength in simplicity, a space that holds you without asking anything in return. It's calm, it's bold, it's beautifully still. In the bathroom, serenity speaks in wood tones and white tile. The counter stretches like a horizon, uncluttered, calm, and the soaking tub invites a pause. A space where silence is not empty, but full of breath, of intention, of gentle beginnings. Look closer, and you'll find poetry in the smallest places. A bouquet by the bath, a bar of soap on a handmade tray, rituals made sacred through presence. Here, beauty is quiet, soft, real, and healing. Outside, life gathers around a simple wooden board filled with textures and tastes. It's not just a spread, it's an invitation to slow down, to savor, to be surrounded by people you love, or to simply be present with the breeze. And finally, we land here, in a clearing in the trees. One chair, one moment, one breath. The golden light filters through the forest, and all you hear are the birds and the soft rustle of leaves. This is peace. This is pause. This is home. This isn't just a dining space, it's a table of stories. The wood, aged and warm, holds a memory of every meal shared and every moment of silence that needed no words. Above, a ceiling of exposed beams whispers a rustic calm, while black spindle chairs ground the space in quiet strength. Here, connection doesn't need an invitation. It arrives with the clink of a glass and the hush of togetherness. A bedroom, yes, but more than that, a breath between chapters. The wall color, deep and grounded, wraps the room in restful silence. Floating nightstands keep it light, while the pendant lights fall like stars paused midair. At the center, a bed dressed in texture, anchored by a live-edge headboard that doesn't try to be perfect. Just honest. This is where your body rests and your spirit remembers. The bath is a sanctuary of the senses. Smooth curves of porcelain meet rough, lived-in wood. The tap gleams with intention, pouring not just water, but relief. Beside the tub, a small bloom, a folded towel, a flat stone, symbols of simplicity done right. This room doesn't rush. It invites. It heals. It holds space for you to come undone and be held all the same. Details are where the magic hides. The cabinetry, soft white and timeless. The drawer pulls, like antique jewelry passed down with care. And that basket of folded towels, not just for function, but to say, you matter, you're welcome, you're home. Even a corner Some rooms don't beg for attention, they earn it with stillness. This dining space, with its raw wood table and thoughtful symmetry, feels grounded. Real. The pendant light hovers like a full moon over shared meals. And the neutral palette? It doesn't whisper, it hums. This is where you reconnect without rushing, where nourishment meets presence. This bedroom floats. Pale linens, a gentle bed frame, soft light falling through sheer curtains. Everything here says, let go. Let your thoughts soften. Let your breath deepen. Even the minimal decor, carefully chosen, never overdone, seems to honor your need for pause. You don't just sleep here, you heal. Tiles like earth after rain, fixtures like sculpture. This bathroom isn't built for utility, it's built for ritual. For the moment your bare feet meet cold tile in the morning, for steam curling softly toward the ceiling, for the pause, the deep inhale, the reminder that even routines can be sacred if we let them. Wicker, ceramic, cotton, wood, these materials meet without ego, creating a corner that feels handmade, not manufactured. A place where light rests gently on surfaces that age with grace. Beauty lives here, not in boldness, but in the balance of texture, space, and care. Chairs facing inward, toward a quiet flicker of flame. The fire pit doesn't just warm the hands, it warms the conversation. The gravel underfoot reminds us we're grounded. The canopy above reminds us we're held. This is where we begin with a room that feels like a gentle gathering. A soft sectional layered with lived-in pillows, a bold pop of red, just enough to spark joy. The coffee table, carved from nature, anchors the room with quiet confidence. This isn't just where you sit, it's where you land. Just beyond, the space opens up, warm, welcoming, full of glow. String lights shimmer softly, like memories floating in midair. It's a place for late-night conversations, slow dinners, shared laughter. A space made for togetherness, not perfection. Then, there's the chair. Clean, classic, calm. The bold contrast of charcoal pillows against crisp white feels intentional, but not forced. This is where you find stillness. A space to pause, reflect, maybe even do nothing at all. We step into the kitchen, where life quietly unfolds. Floating shelves hold bowls, jars, memories. Pine wood, white tile, and a woman chopping vegetables. This moment is so simple, yet deeply sacred. It's the rhythm of real life, made beautiful. And here, structure meets softness. The natural grain of wood, the repetition of greenery, the hush of a tiled backdrop. There's order, yes, but also ease. An invitation to find beauty in balance. And at last, the table, long, grounded, surrounded by windows that open to the wild. It feels honest, hand-built, like it's weathered stories and spilled wine, where people come together and the view becomes part of the conversation. This is not just where meals are shared, it's where time slows down. We begin here, where light pours in and softness surrounds. The bed, draped in layers of calm, anchors the room in rest. A shaggy rug underfoot, a bench shaped by hand. Nothing is rushed. This room doesn't wake you up, it welcomes you back to yourself. Next, a room with presence. White walls and board-and-batten detail feel clean and classic. But then there's that rug, rich, rooted, full of story. It's a reminder that even calm has color, and peace can be bold. Then, the bathroom. Sunlight touches the warm wood countertop. The tub waits, quietly. Everything here feels like an exhale. The kind of space where your morning starts slow, and your evening ends with intention. Closer in, the details speak in whispers. A small bouquet, a bottle of lavender, a carved bar of soap. It's so simple, and yet it feels like care made visible. An everyday ritual turned into something sacred. Outside, the rhythm shifts, but never speeds. A wooden platter rests between friends, filled with texture and flavor. Cheese, fruit, crackers, olives, small joys, thoughtfully shared. It's not a meal, it's a memory in the making. And finally, peace among the trees. The air is still, the woods are golden, and the chair? It's not just for sitting. It's for listening, for thinking, for doing absolutely nothing, and letting that be enough. We begin where ease lies, a living room wrapped in quiet neutrals and time-worn wood. The sofa, low and inviting. The coffee table, solid and soulful. This is where mornings begin with sunlight and evenings close in candlelight. A space that holds the rhythm of daily life, gently. Just nearby, a chair waits with soft arms and a draped throw, as if it already knows you'll want to sit. The side table carries only what matters: a book, a glass, a moment to yourself. This isn't decor, it's rest, wrapped in fabric and light. Then, the kitchen, honest and unpolished in the most beautiful way. Open shelving, wooden bowls, a countertop that feels handmade. You can almost hear the quiet clatter of breakfast. Feel the warmth of morning toast. Taste the simplicity of something made with care. And here, a window over the sink, framed by green. The tiles glisten softly, and the herbs lean toward the light. It's a space that says, you are home, not because everything is perfect, but because everything is true. In the pantry, stillness becomes art. Clay pots, simple jars, and open wood shelves stand with quiet dignity. There's something grounding in this corner, like time slows when you enter it, like even the flower knows it belongs here. And finally, the table. Sunlight pools on its surface. Chairs wait patiently. This is where birthdays are remembered and ordinary nights become something more. Not because of what's served, but because of who gathers. We begin in a bedroom that feels like a long exhale. The bedding is light, the tones are warm, and the wood nightstand holds only what's needed. There's nothing loud here, only quiet. A room that asks nothing of you and offers everything in return. Just beyond, a room with a little more edge, but still all heart. Black framed art, a dark throw grounding the softest sheets. This space feels like a balance of strength and softness, depth and air, a place for deep sleep and deeper dreaming. Step into the bathroom, where the light glows amber and the wood tones glow even warmer. The vessel's sink, the brass fixtures, the wide mirror, all reflect a kind of quiet dignity. This is where mornings begin with mindfulness, and where evenings end with grace. Closer still, we find the bath, standing softly in the light. A plant leans in from the corner. Neutral towels rest patiently nearby. This moment isn't staged, it's lived. It's soaking away the weight of the world, one breath at a time. Outside, the ritual continues. A tray with tea and fresh fruit waits on a wooden bench, just steps from the garden. There's no rush here, just the quiet rustle of leaves, the sip of something warm, and the gentle joy of being surrounded by life. And finally, a chair, just one, perfectly placed. The view is green, endless. The seat is soft, inviting. It's not just a place to sit, it's a place to be. No phone, no agenda, just trees, breeze, and the luxury of slowness.